Hey guys, I was just gonna start doing my makeup and I realized that I should maybe talk to you guys about this before I started using it and I can actually demonstrate it, do a first impressions type video. Yesterday I bought the Sephora Pro Flawless, let's get the name right, Sephora Pro Flawless Airbrush, and I have wanted this brush for many years, but it's expensive. It's $32, and I have a lot of brushes that I really like, and I couldn't justify spending $32 on this brush when I had lots of other brushes, but I bought it yesterday anyway. And so it's from Sephora, and people mainly use this for foundation. It comes with a brush guard type thing. As soon as I got home yesterday, I washed it and it dried really fast compared to my other brushes. And so after it dried, I put the brush guard on it, and you just slip it inside this thing and put the cover on, and that will help it keep its shape. So I really like that little feature. And oh yeah, it's so soft. I just have wanted this brush forever. So I thought, why not do like a first impressions type video? So far, all I have put on for products is I used my e.l.f. eye refresh under my eyes, and then I put some Benefit Ooh La Lift under my eyes, and then my Maybelline Fit Me concealer ran out, so I had to grab another concealer from the drawer, and so I used Maybelline Mineral Power Natural Perfecting Concealer, and this is in the shade Ivory. I think this is discontinued, but I found it on clearance one day for like next to nothing, so I grabbed it because I had heard a lot of people say that they really like this concealer. So I thought, well, I'll get it even if it's being discontinued because I wanted to try it. So that's what I have on for concealer. And then I used my e.l.f. Mineral Face Primer, and that's when I stopped and said, hey, wait a minute, I should film this. So you might remember that I was using the CoverGirl True Blend foundation mainly because it was in a pump, and I kind of wanted to use that up and then transfer another foundation to the pump. Well, that didn't work out so well because, well, it worked out fine in the beginning because I do like that foundation, but I got partway through the foundation and the pump started jamming up, and when I went to try to use it yesterday, it jammed up and then it shot makeup across the room and went all over my wall next to me. And thank God I don't have wallpaper. I have paint, and it is washable paint, thank God. Because my husband just finished painting the master bathroom and the den, so I don't think he'd want to paint the bedroom too, especially when it doesn't really need it. He just painted it, not too long ago. So anyways, yeah, that pump is all jammed up now, and I'm scared to death that if I like rinse it out and try to unclog it, that it's just going to do that again. So I'm just going to go back to using the foundation that I wanted to use anyway, which is my L'Oreal True Match, and it's the super blendable one, not the one that's also in a pump bottle, which I wish that the top on that unscrewed because then I could just use that. But anyway, so I had transferred my True Match to a little Tupperware container because it wasn't in a pump bottle, and I wanted to be able to just dip the brush in there instead of pouring some out, because then you end up with way too much. So, we're 4 minutes into the video and I haven't even started yet with the demonstration. So, okay, I'm just going to dip my brush in here as lightly as possible, because that's the problem is you pick up too much. And I'm going to kind of dab some of the excess off into the inside of that container. And oh yeah! Oh my God, that feels fantastic. It's so soft, and it doesn't pick up like too much product like all the other brushes that I've tried. Oh yeah. Oh, that's so nice. think I'm gonna like this. Yeah, every other brush that I've tried to use, it picks up too much product. And then, you know, what I did was I would take my beauty blender and blend it out that way. But you really don't want to have more on than what you really need or want. This is great. Boy, this foundation is so good at covering redness, isn't it? Did you see how red my face was when we started? That's because I've been rushing around all morning trying to do things. I colored my hair, and there will be a review video coming up on this because I used L'Oreal's brand new Mousse Absolute. You've probably seen the commercials for it. I was dying of curiosity, so I had to try it. And the problem with that is it's a very limited shade range, so they don't make anything in my category of color that I would normally use for that. So I had to kind of branch off. I'll tell you more about it when I do the video. But if my hair looks like it's a different color, that's why. Because it is. I had to go into a section of blonde that I have not used in a long, long time, if ever. I don't know if I've ever really gone this light before. But yeah, I was really curious about that product, so I had to try it out. But yeah, it has been a heck of a morning. My washing machine is dead. I'm gonna have to go out and buy a new one. But I can't really complain because when we bought this house, the washing machine and dryer came with it. We've replaced the dryer a couple of years ago, and yeah, so the washing machine has paid for itself more or less because, you know, we didn't buy it. It came with the house. And it was old when we bought the house. So I'm really surprised it's lasted as long as it has. So I can't complain really. But, you know, nobody wants to spend hundreds of dollars on a new washing machine. So that ought to put a big dent in our budget. Because we just paid a couple of other expensive things recently, and we've got some really big things coming up. Oh, I'll tell you, if it's not one thing, it's another, right? Boy, I'll tell you, this is something. I really see why people like this. Because it just picks up a small amount of product, you know, if you're careful, and it blends it out so nice. And I had just gotten back into using my beauty blender too. But wow, this is great. And it feels so nice on my face because it's so soft. And it's just the right size. Like it's, you know, it's not huge, but it's not small. And I don't like those paddle flat foundation brushes. I keep trying those, but those don't work for me. Because you can't really blend with them. You can only kind of like spackle it on your face and then use a beauty blender. So this is fantastic. So $32 well spent because I think I'm gonna be using this. I'll probably alternate between this and my beauty blender because I do like the beauty blender. And I think it depends, like some foundations probably work better with different tools. And whoa. So yeah. This is a good tool for this foundation, I guess. But wow, what a difference, huh? It really did a good job. Fantastic. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to leave you off here. I'm not even going to like finish my makeup and come back because I think I said pretty much everything there is to say. I mean, it's just a makeup brush. It washed nicely. I didn't, have any problems with it. I love the brush guard. And really the only other thing I'd be able to say about this would be once I had used it for a long time, then I could tell you if it was going to shed or if the handle was going to fall apart or anything like that. But really, those things would take time to know. So my first impressions is I love this, and this was money well spent, because if I go back to using my L'Oreal True Match makeup every day, these two seem to really like each other. So I would say big thumbs up on this, and I wish I hadn't waited so long to buy this, but $32 is a lot to plunk down for one brush. I mean, but if it's something I'm going to use every day, then it's worth it, right? Right? Okay, I'll let you guys go, and thumbs up on the brush, big thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow. I gotta go buy a washing machine. Bye!